I'm shocked. I was devastated. I was scared. I was terrified. This is what happened. Why don't you come along and I'll show you what's happened. So, terrified, scared, panicking a little bit. But this was a lesson I have learned. And I don't think I would ever do it again. Let me show you what I went through with my chickens and with snow. And hopefully this will prevent it to happen to your chickens. Be aware and be cautious. Just because it looks cute doesn't mean, it's going to be a good thing for your chicken. Why don't you come along? Will I ever buy another chicken sweater? I don't know. I probably will not, and that's the reason why. So I've been seeing all these really cute chicken sweaters and everything, and I thought I was doing the right thing and keeping her warm because it was really cold, and it's now finally start warming up. But her feathers, they keep plucking her new feathers out of her skin, and I know that hurts. So I went ahead and I ordered that chicken sweater, and she looked adorable, and she seemed not to mind at all. I mean, not wearing it at all. So she really seemed she liked it. So I was kind of excited and I was happy for her, and she was warm and they couldn't pull her feathers out anymore. And then that evening when I came back and to tuck them in at night, I do this every night. I tuck my chickens in every night, and I looked at her and I put the flashlight on her, and she was covered in blood. They said, oh my Lord, this is, I was freaking out. But I picked her up, took her back in the basement and cleaned her. Well, I took her back in the kitchen first and I cleaned her up. I had Tony holding her because I could, I need another pair of hands. And so I went ahead and cleaned her up and as best I could and everything. I took her back downstairs in the basement and put her in a crate because keep her safe and out of harm's way. So I did that. And it's been exhausting really because I was panicking. I said, what went wrong? And I just didn't know really what to do with her. I took her to the vet and she gave me some spray and everything to put on her every twice a day. And I've been doing that, keeping it clean with peroxide to clean the wound out and everything. So everything I can do, I've done. And I'm still really baffled about how this all happened. Her top wings were all missing, and like either she plucked them off because she was trying to get the sweater off, but the way it looked, maybe she got hung on something and then she's trying to get it loose and she started plucking her own feathers, and then she started doing that, and then the other chicken saw, well, there's blood, I'm going to help you pick on the feathers. So I really wish I was checked in on her earlier, but I didn't. So I really feel bad about it and kind of feel guilty because I may be able to prevent it. But it happened and it's a lesson learned, and I probably would never ever buy another chicken sweater. And I'm going to just go ahead and put the chicken out down in the crate in the basement and keep her safe, or in a new property I will have my own special area made. But yeah, I will never buy another chicken sweater. So I'm even kind of cautious about really debating on not putting the saddle on right now because of that. But the other chickens seemed fine and everything, like it had no blood on them for the pecking around the face or anything. There was nothing there. Right now I have to keep her separate from the other chickens and make sure her wounds are cleaned and put new stuff on her to just give it time to heal until her feathers come back in and cover her, her body again. I will not be putting her back with the other chickens until then, because if I do that again, it happens same thing over and over and over again. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. So I'm sorry if this was kind of crows with the pictures, but I want to show y'all the things, you know, the good things and the bad things. And these things can happen when you do. Not saying that it will, but it can happen when you have chickens and you put a chicken sweater on them. So be safe and make sure they're supervised when you do have this, you know, a sweater on them. And in other cases, yes, it might work great. My case, it did not. And I still think, I mean, if she was an inside chicken, like a pet chicken, you know, you can keep a closer eye on her and everything. And but with her being outside, I was not able to keep, you know, keep watch over all the time. So that was, you know, something I kind of regret now putting on her, because it wasn't as bad before. Just a little bit on top of her wings, around her wings and her belly, the front area right here. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm terrified when I seen that, and I know that in time it will heal, but I think I could have prevented for this to happen. So lesson learned, and I want to warn everybody out there who do put chicken sweaters on the chickens, make sure you keep an eye on them when they do wear them, and you know that you check on them more often, and this will not, cannot happen to your chickens. I know that having chickens, it's been a new experience for me. I now have it for almost 2 years now, and I learned something about them all the time. So I'm just like, you know, thankful that it hadn't been worse. And my fear is always to come into the chicken run or in the chicken house and have a dead chicken laying in the chicken, you know, chicken area. And because I love my babies, I mean, they're my babies, they're my pets, and they're not just regular chickens. They come with health benefits, you know, retirement plan, everything. They're just, you know, they're taken care of. And I love my chickens, and they eat healthy. They get their fresh vegetables, the fruits, the minerals, the vitamins, everything that they need. I make sure they get. So, you know, I know it's a little crazy, but like I said, I love my chickens. Well, baby. So, right now I got Snow and by herself, isolated right now, because she's still, you know, trying to grow her hair feathers back, and that's the only way I'm gonna be able to secure her, for her not to get pecked on. So she's still outside with her sisters, but she's isolated from the others, so they cannot get to her, and they cannot get. She cannot get to them. So, but I'm not just worried about her getting to them. But here's Cotton. Look at that little spunky little girl. She's doing great though. She's doing real good. What, baby? And but yes, so for her safety, isolation right now is the only thing that she can be out here, and with the weather being so nice and everything, it's just great. What are you doing, baby? I got a little treat. I got some dried fish for them, and it's a special treat because it has a lot of protein and everything in it, and something that they need right now. And I went ahead and got a spray too, to spray on them tonight when they go inside the coop, for them to not peck on each other as much anymore. So I hope y'all, you know, got something out of this video. This is pretty much going to be the end of it. I will keep you updated on Snow's, you know, wealth, and how she's doing on growing her feathers back and everything. And for right now, I'll keep her separated until she gets better, and then I let her back out. But until then, I'll keep you updated. And Cotton, excuse me, and Cotton is doing great. She's like Miss Prissy, and she's like Miss Attitude here and there. It's just kind of funny because she has gotten more attitude since she has been inside. Anyway, I will thank y'all for watching, and hope to see y'all at the next video. See y'all later. Bye.